What's up, everybody? It's Kevin Vedini here for Superpower Review, and I am back from vacation. If you guys haven't been following the channel, as you could clearly see, I was doing some store tours in Florida, which is where I was, in Orlando, and I am back here in Massachusetts where the weather is freezing, gray. Everyone is in complete hysteria here with this whole COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, which has been absolutely awful. So I was going to wait until I was going to go back to work to show you guys the books that I got while I was in Florida, but it turns out that the studio is closed. I guess I'm still on vacation, right? I wanted to come on here real quick to show you guys the books that I bought because I definitely didn't show you guys everything. So let's get started. All right, guys, so the first book I'm going to show you guys is from Coliseum of Comics at Millennia, or the Millennia Mall, and I picked up a House of Secrets number 100, which is a awesome Bernie Wrightson cover. I really love the I guess zombies or ghosts that are drawn on this cover. I really like the colors of the greens, and I really like the color highlights from the sunset here that is also going onto the zombies. So definitely had to pick that up because I am picking up a lot of Bernie Wrightson art at the moment. This next book I'm going to show you guys is the one that you guys have already seen. I did my first store tour for the channel at this Coliseum of Comics, which was in some mall. I don't remember the mall's name, but you guys saw me pick this up. This is an Amazing Spider-Man number 327, and this was a great little gem to find because I was going through the comic book bin, and this one happened to be signed by, let me get a better shot, signed by Eric Larson, which I thought was really cool. It doesn't come with a COA, which is all right, but it looks authentic to me. And I was also really shocked because there was a $6 price tag on this book, and I didn't think that this book was going to be $6. I thought this book should have been worth more because it's signed. I was really excited to see this, and I don't know if maybe someone was like, okay, this is an Amazing Spider-Man number 327, just throw it with the rest of the bin. Maybe they didn't realize it was signed, but who knows? I don't know, but I thought that was a really cool find, and this is my first Eric Larson signed book, so very excited to have this in the collection. All right, my last comic book buy comes from yet another Coliseum of Comics, and again, I sadly did not do a video on this store, which I should have. They have 3 different stores in Florida, this Coliseum of Comics, and they have a warehouse, which I did not go to, but man, I should have recorded this one because this one has a great story. So this is a Daredevil number 131, which is the first appearance of Bullseye. This book happens to be in about a mid-grade copy. It's got kind of a corner bend that breaks color here, and there's some wear and tear up on the cover over here. But this was on the wall for $50. And I've been looking for this book for a little while, and I was like, yeah, you know what, for $50 I'll take it. I asked the person if I could take a look at the book because for $50 I thought this book was pretty cheap. I thought this book should have been a little bit more. And I'm looking at it, make sure everything's complete, everything was there. And I went to the person, I was like, who I believed was the manager, and I said, is there any way I could get $10 knocked off the price? I'll feel more comfortable paying $40 for this book instead of $50. And he straight up looked at me, he goes, yeah, you want to play a game of rock, paper, scissors, shoot for it? First person wins. I'll give you 25% off, which is around the range that you would want to pay for this book. If I win, no deal, but you could always walk away. So I was like, dude, are you serious right now? It was so freaking epic. So I was like, okay, sure, let's go. We did 8 rounds. Okay, the first 3 rounds, me and him both picked rock. It was getting a little nuts. But by the 8th round, I ended up winning with scissors, and I got 25% off, and I only paid $40 for this book plus tax. And I was really, really happy to own this. Now, again, I didn't want to pay too much for this book because I like Daredevil, but You know, I'm not like, Bullseye is not like my top favorite villain. He is really cool. I really do enjoy him when he makes an appearance in a comic. But it was a first appearance that I was looking for, but didn't want to pay too much for it. If I end up reading this book and I end up liking it, then I will definitely want to upgrade it, because I do really like this cover, by the way. I think it's really cool. And why is it that Daredevil always has some kind of yellow background? I feel like that's like Daredevil's background cover color is yellow. So guys, that's everything I picked up while I was on vacation in Florida. I had a blast. Of course, I was trying to play it safe with everything that's been going on with this whole coronavirus crap. And again, I wanted to do this at the studio for you guys, but the studio is closed, and I don't know how long the studio is going to be closed for. So don't be shocked if you don't hear from me. I'll try to come up with some ideas, show ideas where I could come on here and talk to you guys and entertain you guys, because I know everyone is on lockdown right now, which really sucks, but it is for the best. If you guys have any show ideas or things that you'd like to see while we're on lockdown or quarantine, let me know in the comment section, and I'll gladly try to come up with some ideas so I can get you guys not so bored out of your minds at home, and you guys can be entertained. So guys, that's going to do it for today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Be safe and wash your hands.